Never did I think that I would find you, but God made it happen. He knew I needed you and that orange Mustang. I vowed to be the encouragement you may need when the world tries to knock you down. I vow to be the friend that you can always count on. I promise to push you to be the best version of yourself. I promise to support you even when the kids might have a good point. I vow to recognize when I am wrong and always make it right. I promise to let you do yard work and give you space when you need it. I vow to love you through disagreement, argument, and the tough times. I promise we will shop, eat dessert, and travel until we're old and gray. I vow to never push you away. I know your dad has the best seat in the house today, and I already told him I'm gonna love you more forever and always. I love you.
Rebecca, from the moment you entered my life, I knew something was just different. Your presence and smile makes everything just better. Since the beginning, you have always made me a better man. Your happiness, safety, and well-being will always be my top priority. I promise to always love you for you and will never try to change you. I will always listen to understand and not to only respond. I will always believe in you, especially when you doubt yourself, and encourage you to chase your dreams. I promise to lock the doors at night and get your water or be the one to get up when I forget. I will also always cheer for your Aggies and Saints because they're your teams. I promise to always be grateful even for the small things and never forget to say thank you. I promise to dance with you even though I can't, but just to see you smile. I promise to apologize when I'm being a wacko and will always forgive quickly. I promise to always stay even when things get hard. Rebecca, I will always show up and never stop trying. I promise to always choose you and love you the most.
The gospel reading that you chose, the Beatitudes from the Sermon on the Mount, is one of God's most precious gifts to all of humanity because it teaches us and guides us on how we're called to live our lives. It's that guide for the longings of our hearts that draws us to love. Because the human heart is made in love, and the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, it is made for love. Your family, they shared with how much they prayed for you both, how much they prayed for you as you were growing up, that you would find this person that fulfills that longing in your heart. And my wife kept grabbing my hand all the way through the evening. That's how beautiful it was to see the love of your families and the love that you bring to us today, because that is why we're all here, drawn by that love and that first encounter that you had together.
I, Jarrod, take you, Rebecca, to be my wife. I promise to be faithful to you in good times and in bad, and in sickness and in health, to love you and honor you all the days of my life.
I, Rebecca, take you, Jarrod, to be my husband. I promise to be faithful to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love you and to honor you all the days of my life.
And now we can introduce you to Mr. and Mrs. Jarrod Ruth.
journey began when Rebecca was a sophomore in high school. She wasn't exactly thrilled when we had to tell her that we were moving from Dallas to Boerne. So it only cost me a swimming pool and a car, but here we are. But looking back, Becca, it was worth every penny, because today you married the love of your life in the church where you spent so many Sundays. As many of you know, Jarrod's dad, Rick, passed a few months ago. Although he couldn't be here in person, I know he's here in spirit tonight, smiling from ear to ear, incredibly proud of his son. I come to know a few sayings from, actually I was invited to the bachelor party talking to Tyler. He said that Rick had a few sayings, and they were this: always with love, always with you. And one of his favorite was, do it right the first time. So Rick, I can tell you with complete confidence, you raised an outstanding son, and he certainly did it right the first time tonight. So let's give Rick a solid applause. But if I had to describe Becca, we heard it a lot last night, it would be about loyalty and passion. She's passionate and loyal to her friends, her faith, the people she loves, and yes, even sports teams, to the point where her and I cannot be in the same room when the Aggies play the Tigers. That's passion, that's loyalty. If you're fortunate enough to be in her corner, you know that she'll always be in yours. One of the greatest examples of loyalty was standing right here beside her today. Many of the bridesmaids have been her closest friends since elementary school 25 years ago. Jarrod, the first time he comes down, I knew there was something special about him. For the occasions in the room, we had crawfish, and Jarrod had cleaned up the crawfish water and all the mess that we had. That's a good kid. But we saw in that a man of integrity, humility, and a quiet strength. But even more importantly, we saw the way he loved Rebecca. He brought so much joy into her life, and I can honestly say she's been the happiest that I've seen her in a very long time. As her father, there's nothing more comforting than knowing that my daughter has found someone who loves her the way Christ loves her. There isn't a greater compliment I could give you than this, Jarrod. I trust you with the most precious gift God gave me. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glass. To Rebecca and Jarrod, may you always choose each other. May your faith grow stronger with every season of life. May your home be filled with laughter, your hearts be filled with grace, and may the best days of your marriage always be the one still ahead of you. We love you both. We're so proud of you, and may God richly bless your marriage. Cheers to Jarrod and Becca.
Perfect moment in time, and I'm holding on for the ride. I've waited all of my life. I've never felt so alive. I've never felt so alive. It's a perfect moment in time. It's a perfect moment in time. I've waited all of my life. I've never felt so alive. 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 I've never felt so alive.
At weddings, it's not typical for this person to get any spotlight or thank you at all. She does everything, but there's no special first dance, there's no speech, there's no toast. Okay, I can't look at her. But tonight I want to change that. 36 years, she loved me unconditionally when I know I did not make it easy. 36 years of standing by me through all the heartbreak, the moves across the country, and the flair for my dramatics. 36 years of being my mom. The love you have shown me is generational, and I can only hope that I'm half the mom that you are. Looking around this room tonight, I'm reminded that the relationship that we have with our moms is one of the strongest bonds that we're ever gonna know. So if tonight's celebration of Jarrod and I's love inspires anything, I hope it inspires everyone to hold your mom really close. to mend the bridges that need fixing, and never let a day go by without telling them how much they mean to you. Tonight, I want to dedicate my bouquet to my mom. This season of life has been so memorable and special for me because of you. My gratitude for you is never ending. Thank you.
For